atmosphere and pollutes our planet, warming me and you. Yes, and methane that we pass is a greenhouse gas that'll trap the sun's heat and change our climate too. Gee, is it hot in here, or is it just me? So to change their emissions, Burger King went on a mission, testing diets that would help reduce their farts.
That's a start.
And now they're in a question that it's helping cows digestion, adding land and grass so they can play their part. Woo-hoo. Reducing methane, and the scientists have proven that it works.
If my cow ain't farting, must be me.
Reducing methane, and the formula is free and open source. So join in. Reducing methane, got the cow kids singing for a better world. Got the cow kids singing for a better
Well, howdy, Patriots!
Howdy there, cowpokes. How you doing?
Over here at Burger King, we're making sure that our cows fart less and put out less greenhouse gases, less methane.
Yeah, you know what that means? That means less methane.
Just kidding. What's up, Patriots?
Hello, Patriots, Anons, and digital soldiers.
This is Carrie.
This is Joel.
And we are the Quiet Boys.
Of Truth.
Oh, my goodness. What did you guys think of that Burger King commercial?
Well, I don't know about the kid coming out of the cow's butt. However, well, I mean, look, you can see it right there. Come on.
The whole, it's just so cringy.
Yeah.
I mean, it's so cringy.
I just, you know.
Besides the fact that that whole thing is pretty much a made-up narrative, if you ask me.
Yeah, guys, the planet has been heating up and cooling down, fluctuating all of the time since our planet has been a planet.
Exactly.
And it's not going to stop, guys. It's not going to stop. It'll keep doing it. It'll keep going up.
Right.
It'll keep going down. It'll keep going up.
All of these
it'll keep going down.
scientists who are coming out with these articles, guys, they are paid to put this information,
Paid little shilly-billies.
disinformation out there. These guys are paid to do this, okay? Bill Nye is paid to say all this stupid crap about global warming.
You mean Shill Nye?
Shill Nye, yes. I mean Shill Nye.
So, anyway, guys, this is the reason this is one of the reasons Trump builds a strong economy and wants a strong economy who's to combat and help preserve Mother Nature and our planet. You can't do that without a strong economy. So this Green New Deal garbage is crap. Where are they going to get the money from, guys? They won't. They'll go bankrupt. Everybody will be destitute under socialism.
Oh my gosh.
And then they won't have any money, and then you can't fix the environment, and guess what? Crap. You'll be going, man, I really wish Trump should have built that strong economy so we wouldn't be wrecking our environment.
Okay, guys, we've gone on for a while, and we haven't given a shout out to our subscribers yet. So
shout out to you guys.
Shout out, guys.
Yes, you guys are awesome, and we love you.
Thank you. We are almost at 300 subscribers. That is freaking amazing.
Yes, it is.
So thank you. We have, as you guys know, there's so much to talk about, so we're going to get as much as we can in the next 15 minutes.
Gosh, I almost it's kind of weird, but I'm kind of at the point where I almost hope Q doesn't post because there's so much stuff to talk about.
There's so much. And
I mean, we want Q back, believe me, but at the same time, we're doing pretty darn good on our own.
Seriously, and also the mainstream media is not reporting on half of this stuff. It is
they're
up
not.
to us digital warriors, digital soldiers, Anons. It's up to all of us to get this news out there.
And you know what's hilarious?
They're not reporting it.
I have to say this.
They're not
I was
doing
just
their damn
talking to
jobs.
our brother Patriot Qtaw there on Twitter. Oh man, he rocked Chrissy Teigen's world. Like he rocked it. She blocked him.
What's up with all her tweets? What was that about?
You know what? Yeah, I'll put a graphic up here. You guys can look at them. It's disgusting.
It's disgusting.
And this
Disgusting.
was prior. A lot of these tweets were prior to everybody knowing about stuff like Pizzagate and stuff like that.
So she's one of those that just thinks that
Yeah.
she can put out, she can say whatever, put whatever out there.
And also, she visited Epstein Island.
Of course she did.
Of course she did.
All right.
Her and
should
her
we,
big old beach ball head.
Should we get started?
Yeah,
dude?
let's get started.
Okay. All right, guys. So a friend of mine sent me a link to this article that is in the Gateway Pundit. And this is a story that is not being covered by mainstream media.
Of course it's not. It doesn't fit their narrative.
Exactly. So he got this off of Timcast IRL, and Timcast was saying that he actually verified this story with the author Cassandra Fairbanks, who is a personal friend of his, so we know for sure that this story is legit. So it's titled Black Lives Matter Sociopaths Raid Facebook Page of Young Mom Murdered for Saying All Lives Matter and Torment Her Family. So we have not seen the Facebook posts, guys, but Timcast was saying that they're so horrible, he didn't even want to show them. He didn't want to share the things that they were saying. Basically, it was stuff like, we're going to get all of you, you're all next, we're coming for you, we're coming for your families, like things like that, basically. Terrible, racist, horrible things, threats to safety, you know, all of that, just very
terrible.
hate crimes. So
Yeah.
this woman was murdered and nobody in the mainstream is talking about it.
I wonder
Okay.
why.
Without going into the whole article, basically the story is that she was with her fiance and a couple friends. They were walking by another group of people who were saying Black Lives Matter. She responded, so her name is Jessica Doty. Let me make sure and say that. Jessica Doty Whitaker. Okay. So she said, all lives matter. Both groups pulled out guns. They were all armed. And then they all realized, like, whoa, you know, this is not a good situation. So they all put their guns away. Everything was good. Jessica and her fiance start walking away, and then they shot her in the back of the head.
Guys, I'm just going to say this now. I really want you to think about it, even though a lot of you already know. There was another group of people at a certain time in our history who persecuted a different group of people. And it's the same thing that's going on right now. If you're white, if you're anything other than white, they're
Or if
saying
you're
it's fine to be
or
that.
if you believe that all lives matter.
Right. And if you believe that, you're being persecuted. This group that did this in our past...
Were they called the Nazis?
They were known as Nazis.
Yeah, and did they
So-
kill 6 million people?
Now let's think about this. So the groups that are doing this now are no different than the Nazis. They're no different, guys. They're no different. You know, if you believe all lives matter, if you support that, then you're on their list. You're a target.
The people who are propagating
If you're white, you're a target.
This whole narrative about Black Lives Matter, they are the people who are creating this. They are the racist ones who are creating this
Yes.
racism. They're
Yes, they are.
creating what they term systemic racism.
Yeah.
They created that, and they're keeping that narrative going strong so that they can actually destroy the people that they're claiming to protect.
Yep.
Man, these people need to wake up. Dude.
Well, you know, I'm just glad we have a bunch of black patriots. We have a bunch of brown patriots, white patriots. We have everybody, you know, and I know you guys are out there, those listening right now, you know. But
Yeah,
these
exactly.
people who are screaming that we're the Nazis for not letting them kill us for being what they deem racist, for just being born white, I'd like them to really look at the hypocrisy of what they're saying.
Right. So we need some humor.
Yeah,
we
that
need
got a
some
little
humor
heavy.
after this. Oh. But guys, let's remember her name, and just like Sequoia Turner, the mainstream media is not going to report on this. We need to report on this. We need to make her name trend. Okay? So
Yeah.
remember Jessica Doty Whitaker.
Hashtag justice for Jessica Doty Whitaker, guys.
All right, guys, once again, Joel comes through for us. This is freaking awesome.
All right, Patriots. So this is tweeted out by Elle. She said, I don't know what she expected him to say, but she got caught way off guard, and it's awesome. So let's take a listen, guys.
It is truly delightful.
Yeah.
Reopen in the fall. What do you think about that from the president, making it very clear that he wants schools to reopen, and in fact there could be negative outcomes for those that don't?
Well, one, we should definitely open up the schools, and we need to stop listening to Dr. Fauci, who is funded by Bill and Melinda Gates. And all of your listeners know this, I know this, you know this, we all know this, but Jeffrey Epstein's not a good man, and Bill Gates spent a lot of time with Mr. Jeffrey Epstein.
Ooh.
So I don't think we should be listening to a pedophile for having kids, period. And we shouldn't be listening to people who spend time with pedophiles.
Oh, exactly.
So if Bill Gates wanted to watch my kids as a babysitter, I wouldn't let him do it. I'm certainly not going to use a vaccine he recommends. And Bill Gates has asked Dr. Fauci to serve on his board for the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. So stop listening to Bill Gates and Dr. Fauci. They are corrupt individuals, and Bill Gates hangs out with pedophiles consistently. Why would he hang out with Epstein? Why would he do that? It's sick.
Thank you for coming on today's.
Oh, she's so flustered. She's like,
what did he just say? Yes, love it.
I love that dude. Oh my gosh.
Raining down fire.
Yes,
Love
raining
it.
down truth bombs.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So if you haven't seen this episode of Tucker Carlson Tonight, you have got to see this, guys. It is almost unbelievable what a company in Seattle is doing, has done. So let's listen to Tucker. He's got some things to say.
So here's a thought experiment for you. Oklahoma City is one of the most conservative metro areas in the United States. Donald Trump won almost 60% of the vote there 4 years ago. Imagine if the conservatives who presumably run local government in Oklahoma City sent an email to every African-American municipal employee telling them to report to a special meeting. Imagine that when those employees arrived, again, black employees only, nobody else allowed, they were informed that the fact they were black was deeply offensive. In fact, it was a kind of crime. And the only way to atone for the sin of their blackness was to apologize for it. Apologize for being born black, and then work to shed all traces of your black identity. Stop spending so much time around your black friends. Stop repeating things your black parents told you growing up. Start admitting out loud that you hate yourself for having black skin. Imagine if that actually happened in this country. What would you think of it? You'd be horrified, obviously. It's completely disgusting. It is immoral to attack people for how they were born. It's always immoral. And by the way, it's also illegal. The Justice Department would never tolerate something like that. The Civil Rights Division would shut down the program tonight and would bring criminal charges against the people who ran it. And you would applaud them as they did that, and we would too. So with that in mind, consider what is happening right now in one of America's most liberal cities, Seattle. 4 years ago, Hillary Clinton got 87% of the vote in Seattle. There aren't many places more loyal to the Democratic Party. Recently, the city of Seattle summoned its white employees, and only its white employees, to a meeting and then informed them that their skin color is a crime.
What?
The city called this anti-racism
Seriously.
training. Events like it are taking place all over the country right now, in schools, local governments, corporations, the military. The city of Seattle named its training session Interrupting Internalized Racial Superiority and Whiteness. Chris Rufo of City Journal wanted to know exactly what went on in a meeting like that, so he filed a public records request. Here's what he found. White employees in Seattle were informed that their so-called white qualities were offensive and unacceptable. Those qualities included perfectionism, objectivity, and individualism. The employees were told to stop exhibiting these characteristics.
So in other words,
instead,
stop
they were
existing?
ordered to undertake, quote, the work of undoing your own whiteness. In order to achieve that, in order to erase the traits they were born with, white employees in Seattle were ordered to give up the following. They were ordered to give up comfort. They were ordered to give up spending time with their family. They were ordered to give up guaranteed physical safety, control over other people and the land, relationships
How
with
about
some
bite
other
my
white
bag?
people, niceties
It's
from
hard to
neighbors
believe
and
this is
colleagues,
real.
and quote, the certainty of your jobs. Prepare to be unemployed, pale employees of Seattle. Your skin color disgusts us.
Okay, you know what? We'll link this so you guys can go check it out. But
Oh, and sorry guys, I said a company in Seattle. I'm so sorry. It's the whole of Seattle. It's Seattle.
here's a little thought
The
experiment.
whole freaking city.
Here's a little thought
did this.
experiment. So, if they want people to believe that this isn't racist by doing this, why don't you change the word white or whiteness in anything they just said right there to black or blackness or brown or brownness? Then how racist does it sound?
Well, that's how Tucker started this whole thing out. I mean, if it were something like that, people would freaking lose
Yeah. They would lose their minds.
Yes, they'd lose their minds.
That's
As they
insane.
should, because that's racist.
Yes.
It doesn't matter what color you're talking about.
Yes, it's
this situation for any group of people is racist.
To say racism can't be done by other races is completely asinine and insane and erroneous.
Oh.
But that's true.
You just got a little scary. It is true.
It is true. Truth can be scary for some people,
Jeez,
but it needs
guys.
to be heard.
Oh, do you see what they're doing?
They're dividing us, guys.
Oh my gosh.
Hey,
okay, so
let's finish with
speaking of
something
that-
funny.
Wait, okay, but speaking of this whole thing that we're talking about right now, what were you telling me about Instagram having a new option for people to mute white people?
Now, I can't find this right now, but I heard that there is an option on Instagram to mute white people.
Okay, so I would never, ever have believed that this could be a real thing until this year. Like, this whole thing that's happening. This craziness. This
Welcome to the year 2020.
Oh my gosh, what's happening? What's happening? Oh, people, we are not supposed to be divided like this. This
All right.
is not what we're supposed to be doing.
Let's finish strong.
Fine.
All right, Patriots, we're going to finish strong with this one. So these are our brother Patriots over here on YouTube. They're called Conservative Twins. If you don't know who they are, please, I used to follow these guys for muscle tips.
Go
Please
subscribe, guys.
go subscribe.
They are hilarious.
Yes, you will not regret it. These guys
And they're
crack me up.
intelligent.
Oh, man.
And they know what they're talking about.
Yeah, they drop facts, man. Pure fire. Well, let's take a listen to what they have to say here about the Redskins changing their team name.
Well, we got another dude who caved to the liberals, to the mob. The owner of the Washington Redskins. I thought you had some balls, man. Yeah. How do you make all that money with no balls? Yeah. But anyway, he decided he's gonna change the Washington Redskins name. Yeah, the NFL team. When I always thought of the Washington Redskins, when I hear that name, it doesn't sound like they're trying to go out of their way to disparage
Exactly.
natives or mock natives. They chose that name because they were seen as warriors.
Yep.
I mean, if you're on a football team, you will be seen as a warrior. That's why they came up with that name. It wasn't to mock or belittle any race. Y'all act like they was called the Washington Niggers or something. Right?
Or the Washington Coons.
Yeah, see, those were disparaging names.
Yeah, that they even call me.
Right?
Nobody says anything about that.
Right? And on the helmet, they got like a dude in blackface.
Yeah, that's disparaging.
What's so disparaging about the Redskins?
If that's disparaging, is the Dallas Cowboys America's team? Are they gonna have to get rid of their name? Is Cowboys disparaging to Texans?
I mean, if I was...
Exactly. So, guys, these guys are freaking hilarious. They drop fire facts. Go follow them. But I have an idea for the Washington Redskins if they want to change their logo.
Here we go.
I'm going to put that up here right now.
All right.
Now-
Oh, you guys should hear these guys talking about the NFL
Oh, man. You guys. Holy
and
cow.
the Black
Please
National Anthem.
go follow these guys. They are hilarious and they are freaking awesome.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, go subscribe to Conservative Twins, guys, on YouTube. They are
Yeah.
freaking great.
All right.
So anyway, here's my idea. Washington Redskins can change their name. Now, I saw Donald Trump Jr. tweet this out, and I couldn't agree more. This would be a perfect name for them to change to.
Right,
And
right.
team logo, which you can see right now.
The suspense, Joel.
And here we go. The Washington Redskins' new logo, guys. I think it looks fantastic.
It's actually good. I like
it. This was tweeted out by Donald Trump Jr.
Man, I did not know what this was going to be, but this is pretty funny.
Yes, we have found it. We have found their new logo.
Name, their new logo.
This is incredible, guys. A big moment was made today in NFL history.
Oh my god.
I'm so proud of them.
Oh, gotta have that humor, guys. We gotta have this humor because things are heavy, man. this is funny.
Oh man. Okay. I love how like the feathers are his red ties. Okay, guys, so
I can't not laugh when I'm looking at that.
I think this is gonna do it for our episode. To our Patriots who have been here, subscribers have been here since the beginning, thank you. We love you guys. If you're new here and if you happen to be enjoying our content, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, toggle that little notification bell so you're notified when we put out new videos. And
sorry,
yeah, Carrie's dying over here, guys.
Oh my gosh. I promise I'm just drinking water too, guys. Like, seriously.
Patriots, Anons, and digital soldiers, please do not forget, where we go one, we go on. Good night, Patriots. Go Orange Skins.